Kia ora guys, I'm Ben. I'm a husband, a father, and I live in beautiful Aotearoa, New Zealand. Recently I've taken up triathlon as a sport. I'm completing a few sprint and a few Olympic distance triathlons. But my next challenge is to complete a half distance Ironman at the Tauranga Half in 18 weeks. So the plan will be to document my journey, to share with you guys the training, nutrition, and how I'm going to balance all that with being a father, being a husband, and working a full-time job. So if it's something that you're interested in, you want to follow along for the journey, or you might be wanting to take part in a triathlon yourself, join me, subscribe, and excuse me, I have to make a bloopers edit. What was it? I keep forgetting. I really don't know how to wrap it up. So if you want to join me for this journey, maybe you're training for a triathlon or some kind of endurance event yourself, subscribe to the channel and come along for the ride.
It's good because we can chop.
Kia ora.
What's your name?
My name's Ben Taylor Wilcock, because I want to share my journey and document my journey to completing a half distance Ironman. Share it with people. Being in front of a camera is not something that comes naturally to me, or even putting myself out there in social media or anything else, any other platform like this isn't a natural thing for me, so I'm definitely feeling a bit odd about it, but it is what it is. That, even with a busy lifestyle and lots of other commitments, if there's something that you really want to do, you can pursue it. You just have to find a way, make a plan, and commit to it. And once you commit to it, don't look back. Next 18 weeks is going to be broken up into training blocks with like a baseline at the start of the week and some training off the back of that, and then another test, similar test at the end of that block before moving into another week. So hopefully progressing in fitness each time. And then just trying to keep nutrition good and adjusting nutrition to support recovery. My plan is to upload every 2 weeks, and so each video will cover a different aspect of what I'm doing to move myself towards my goal. So that'll be covering the training plan, a bit of a breakdown of that training. There'll be nutrition and a breakdown of the nutrition, videos on how I'm trying to balance those things with having a full-time job and having a family. A few little meal prep things here and there, just to show how I'm trying to make it easier on myself. Recovery videos and what I'm doing to try and recover, and then along the way just like showing the progression of what I'm doing and how it's moving me forward towards my goal. And then hopefully at the end have a cool race day video, which will be cool, because I'm also doing a few smaller, shorter distance races on the way. I'm going to be doing a couple, like maybe one sprint, one Olympic, or 2 Olympic distance races over the next couple months as part of the training for this half distance. So we'll be going through those and how I prepare for those races and all that kind of stuff. So, and just the highs and lows of it all, because not all going to be great. I'm sure there'll be a lot of obstacles along the way. 2 weeks is the plan. Don't hold me to it. Because I don't know how to edit very well yet. In fact, right now as I speak this second, I don't know, zero knowledge on editing right now. So I hope the videos get better as they go along. This one right now will not be the best, but it will get better. There'll be progression in the videos as well as my training and fitness. We hope. Let me know if it's not good or what I could do to improve. I'm sure there's people out there that know all about different aspects of what I'm trying to do, and I'm open to learning too. Like, I want to make it this thing where I can share with people. People give me ideas on things that they've done, they see me doing that I can maybe do better, or whatever it may be. Like, that's probably another part of it too. Just to make it, share with people, make a little community around it, and something we can all learn, a place we can all learn and get better together. Well, that's my son. Kahirangi Tonchi Karanei Hanawuko. He's the one making all the noise. This is part of balancing the life. Yeah. Woo. Yeah. on this day of recording, he is a week and a half away from being 1 year of age. 1 year of age. And she's helping me. She's the voice that you're hearing right now asking me these questions. She's already has my zero knowledge. She has like 1,000 times more knowledge on editing than I do. So she's going to help me with that. With all of it, I'm actually pretty average at this whole side of it. I know how to train. I know how to eat right. I definitely don't know how to document it and make it look good and sound good. So she's the brains behind the operation. Yeah, I bet you are. Actually, that just gave me another good idea. I'll do some Q&A as we start building through, and the more people want to join in with these videos, and I can maybe do, and because Q&As aren't that hard, there's not a lot, just me sitting there asking questions. You guys could ask some questions and I could answer them as we get along, as there's a bit more of a follow builds up. That would mean there might be more. It might be more than every 2 weeks. Don't hold me to it. It all depends. Just to see how it goes. Yeah, so I live in Tamaki Makaurau, Auckland, which is it's the biggest city in New Zealand. It's in the northern region of the North Island, and I grew up in the western suburbs in a place called Titirangi, and it's a beautiful place. It's got beautiful mountain ranges, Waitakere ranges, and beautiful beaches. So I grew up surfing a lot and spending heaps of time outdoors and in the bush and just enjoying nature. And New Zealand's a real laid-back type of lifestyle. It's very based around water and water sports, and as far as triathlon goes, there's a big history of triathlon here. In Taupo with having the Ironman here, and we have a lot of good triathletes that come from this country, and it's very easy to fit this sport into the way of life here. Like I said, there's a lot of water around, a lot of places to swim, lots of cool places to ride your bike, lots of cool places to run. So the landscape and the land and this country definitely gives itself to the sport of triathlon for sure. Alright,